And that's going to kill me. I'm going to whistle neutral on Eve. Yeah, because I knew I was going to die. Welcome back to Ark Adventures Season 3, folks. We're in a very interesting place, as you can tell from looking behind me. We are on this little outcropping. I don't know if you can see it well. This little outcropping, get away from here and not fall off to my death. It sticks off this floating section of rock that is above the big pool of water that I showed you earlier. And I kind of dig this section because it's near resources. You see there's a yellow drop over there. It's near some big bad dinos. You can get T-Rexes up here. There's even alphas up here. And I think this would be an awesome place to have our primary base. Right here. On this section. I put up a behemoth gate just to make sure nothing comes charging at me while I'm doing any construction. I'm a little worried about this. I'm thinking maybe... I don't know what to do here, though. I don't know if it's something that dinos will really jump over and come in. I don't know. So I don't really know what to do. I might want to put a gate up there, but that would look kind of silly, just having a gate all by itself up there. I might want to put a wall up there, but that would look kind of silly. I'll have to think about that. But for now, I think what I really want to do is, let me give you a little bit of an aerial tour, just to kind of show you what's going on here. You can see it now a little bit more in all of its glory. This big chunk of rock sticking out here. This precipice, or whatever it is. It's very precarious, let's put it that way. Underneath here, you've got this stone area, and you've got a little bit of, place over here that you can actually land, which I think is kind of cool. You might be able to put something down there, too. If you go over here and come out a little bit, you've got another stretch of trees, which is really nice. This might be a place for, some kind of a special place, maybe a place to hang out, a fire pit or something, But if you look straight... let's see, that's our precipice right there. If you go straight down underneath it, you hit the ground. Well, the ground of this place. And there's RGs down here and all sorts of things and access to other areas. So what I'm thinking of doing is, remember that Stargate mod that we have here? I'm not thinking of putting Stargates, but they also have rings. And rings will go up and down any distance, I believe. And the pair of rings have to be within 5 foundations of each other. So if I was to put a ring up here somewhere, and then one straight down there on the ground, I should be able to ring up and down pretty quickly from one to the other. And I'd put that ring down there in some kind of a building, of course, to protect it. I wouldn't want a ring down there and then be immediately chomped down by by an angry raptor or an alpha or something. So I think I'm gonna start building a base here. To begin with, and then we'll build a base down there. And then it's going to be very interesting about dinos, but I love the view, guys. I mean, it's a little foggy right now, as it always is in Ark these days. But the view is just wonderful. You get to see snow-capped mountains there. You get to see that tower there. Snow-capped mountains there. You get to see that tower and that island out there. That's the volcano. It's just great. Resources are not too far away. If you go out that door, you can get to all sorts of resources, and there's a lot of animals and a lot of stuff out there, so... All right, I'm going to be gathering a ton of resources because I've got very little. And then I'm going to be putting down some foundations and figuring out how we want to structure our build here. And then start moving in. Okay. Well, we haven't done much constructing. I've just gathered a few resources and put up a couple spike walls. But I realized sure would be nice to start getting something to help me, like an RG that I could use to maybe get a couple of workers in here. Actually, don't know if the RG could carry any of the workers. Definitely couldn't carry a Doty. Definitely could carry a beaver, though, right? Can RGs carry beavers? I don't remember. But we will find out. I would like an RG, and there are RGs up here. Let me go a little higher and get above them. See if we can find any. What are you? Oh, you're an RG. Okay. You're an RG resting. You're level 16. Don't really want you. Bunch of scorpions. There's a Doty. I do want a Doty. Doty would be ideal. but he's being just murderized by by all these guys. So yeah, he's not going to be an ideal candidate. This up here, by the way, is really cool. I don't know if I showed this to you, but there's some metal up here, and then always something bad will spawn. In this case, it's terror birds and scorpions, and an Anki, a couple of Ankies. But it's cool. It's the source of the waterfall, that big waterfall, and there's no real source you can get to. It's just flowing out ferociously. And it is real water. I mean, you can get this mounted from your bird, and you can drink from it. I wonder if these Ankies are going to win. Setting up something up here to get metal would be kind of cool, too. I'd have to set something way over here to avoid destroying those nodes. No, the Yankees apparently lost. If I can get these guys to fall off the waterfall, let's see if they'll come after me. Come on, guys. Bye-bye, Scorpion. Bye-bye, Terror Bird. Bye-bye, Scorpion. Bye-bye, Scorpion. All right. RGs we're looking for, huh? We get some meat here, I guess. We should probably get that. Eve here is a little hungry. Okay, and another terror bird. Can't quite get her without risking getting in the water. Uh-oh, like that. Fortunately, the water doesn't carry you away, which is good. Come on. Let me get to Eve. There we go. Good girl. When you get in it, it doesn't seem to carry you away. It's just water. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, we're hunting for an RG. Okay, I've got this 104 on my tail. I'm going to have to tank it a little bit to get it to not lose aggro. Let's try to get it back home. It'd be the safest place, I think, to try to tame it. Or at least near my home. Uh-oh. She needs to catch me. Can't go too fast. Can't go too far. Ah, crud. Aggro time. Come on. Bite me. There we go. Okay. Come on, run over there. Right to those storage boxes. Come on, girl. Oh boy. Eve is taking a beating here. I don't know that she could tank it too much. But I need it to keep coming. Okay. There we go. Off. Get off. Oh boy. Oh no. Ah, there's no way I'm going to get her back. I'm going to go grab her again with Eve. Okay. Where did she go? There she is. Right here. Alright, I'm going to try to get her with Eve, or get her a shot on her here. Before she... Oh, it's so tricky. This might not be the greatest place to do it, since I could fall off pretty easily. Alright, you got a good bite. You hurt Eve. One more bite is all I'm going to give you. Come on, give her a bite. Alright, that's all I'm giving you. Now I'm taking my shot. Yes, come to me. Alright, I gotta do the circle. There we go. And not fall off. It's gonna be tricky. That hurt. And that's going to kill me. I'm going to whistle neutral on Eve. Yeah, because I knew I was going to die. And I don't want Eve to have to deal with that. I think this sleeping bag will get me up. Of course, the battle will still be raging. Maybe. Eve is right here. Good girl. She didn't care about you, did she, Eve? But she might still be close enough for me to take some more shots. Oh, she is. Can I hit her, though? That's the question. I don't think I will. Alright, Eve, get over here. Let's go get her again. I have no armor this time, but she is got some topor on her. See if I can take her down here. Do it down here. You following? She is not. Not taking the bait. Now she did. Will she come down? It's going to try. Oh yeah, good. She's running away. And the way RGs tend to work is when they come back, depending on their level, 1, 2, maybe 3 shots total, and they were going to drop. Headshots. The question is, where is she going to drop? Right? Let's try 1, 2, and here's the 3rd. Yes! No! Where did you drop? Okay. Still doable. Excellent. Although I have absolutely no meat. Does Eve have any meat? I do have this for you. Let's see what Eve's got. Eve has some meat, no prime. This isn't a perfect tame. Definitely far from it. This is just our first RG. Let's give her some meat. Let's go see if we can get any prime and be back. Alright, there's plenty of stegos up here, so or at least there were. And there's carnos and all sorts of things, so I'm sure we'll have no problem finding any. And we're back. And I think I have enough prime in here with good timers to get this, is it a gal? This gal. Eve, you got a sister. Well, a cousin. All tamed up. Level 104, 97.3 because the first bite was regular meat. So 50 levels, 154, not bad. Considering, 120 is the high for a wild dino here. And you're looking at 170 something for a perfect tame. So, for 104, not bad at all. She's about to wake up. Should have her final bite. Still got a few minutes on that prime, so I think we're in good shape on the prime. And there she is. All right. Well, let's see. She's a lady. What kind of naming convention can we adopt here? We'll call her Dawn. I don't know why. Just calling her Dawn because it's a female name. Something occurred to me, of course, and that is I am nowhere near level 55, so I actually can't ride her yet. But that's fine. She can at least follow me around and do stuff for now and be a weight carrier. Something else really occurred to me. When I was flying around here, looking around, I think I've changed my mind about where I want to live. I don't think I want to live up there on an outcropping anymore. I think I want to live under here. And I think I either want to live up here. Dawn's following me, but I'm way faster than Dawn, so I need to slow down. I either want to live up here. I know there's a couple of middle nodes there, but I'm thinking of sacrificing these 4 nodes here. There's a ton more back over there, so that's not a problem. to live up in this beautiful area because you can still get that great view through this big opening here. What a great view. You have access to that ramp. Right out that, if we put a big behemoth gate there, some behemoth gates there, if Dawn would get on my way. If we go up that ramp, you can get back up to the same top area where I was going to live. And you have access, if you go down that way, down to here. Which is a really cool place too. Right? With this big river. And again, Dawn's on my way, and there's a alpha... What is that? An alpha what? Raptor? I've seen alpha Rexes, and this place, this floating rock is alpha heaven. I mean, there's alphas everywhere. I want to be near a source of running water, I really do. But the problem is, if I come down here, and I'm down here and make my base here, I've got the possibility of things falling down into my base, which I guess isn't that big of a deal. I mean, I could probably put up, but it's beaver heaven. I could probably put up turrets, Species X turrets, to kill anything coming down. So that may not be a problem, but I'll also spoil all the beavers, so I almost don't want to do that either. So I'm really torn about exactly where I live, but I want to live in here somewhere. I do, I just don't know exactly where. Oh, I'm sprinting and I shouldn't do that. Living down here might be an option as well. You don't have the things falling in as easily. They don't fall in right away. You could put up gates and prevent them from coming up. But it's not very level. And there's a beaver dam. Awesome. The reason I want running water, of course, is a lot of things get power, like the industrial cooker can be powered by or fed water through a running water source. They won't work with water tanks. So running water is more important. So yeah, still a lot to consider. I guess we got to take Dawn back somewhere here first and figure out what we're going to do. Okay, I've decided. This is where I'm going to build. Right here. Again, going to lose some middle nodes and some crystals, but it's okay. It's sheltered. Got great views still. And we are kind of close to that water. So what I'm thinking is I'll run middle piping a long way from that water up to here. And then I'll have the running water. I'll still have the cool cave with a view home. Yeah, this is where I'm going to build. This is it. This is definitely it. Let's put down here for a second. Let's tell Dawn to sit down if she will. Appreciate that. You saw a Procoptodon here. That was really cool. And a whole bunch of other stuff. Beavers down there. Well, at least if we leave, if we don't settle down by the river, or by the lake, we'll be able to take advantage of the beavers for beavers and for beaver dams. Uh-oh, terror birds. We have to deal with the terror birds too. And there's some Argies in there, so that's really cool down there. There's a supply of wood and rocks. Metal around here. Yeah. Okay, guys, this is it. This is the base, and I'm gonna have to secure the base, probably with a bunch of behemoth gates, I imagine. All right. Well, it's time to go gather supplies, and since I'm not going to use that little cliff anymore, I think I'm going to reclaim that area, the supplies, and I'm going to go back to the starter base and build all that I'm going to need to start building here down there at the community center. So we'll be back. All right, we are back, and we've got a few items for some construction here to set up a little bit of a house. I've noticed that when I came back here, there is sure a lot of bad guys around here, a lot of bad dudes. There's some scorpions that I had to kill, and there was an Argy up there that I had to fight off with Eve, but managed to do it. What did I just see over there? Yeah. Whew. I built some stuff ahead of time to do a little 3x3 building to start with. I've got one behemoth gate, not enough to close off this area, but I do eventually want to run behemoth gates across the opening. That's going to be a lot of behemoth gates. But I'm thinking of doing a 9x9 kind of somewhere in the middle here. Let's just start, right? Why not just start 9x9? I meant 3x3, of course. I don't have enough materials to do 9 by 9. I do have enough to do 3 by 3, which is going to be a good start. And we should be able to stick our birds up on top, hopefully, if we can convince Dawn to land up there. And get going from there. I don't know what to do with this behemoth gate. In fact, there's a scorpion, of course. Let me see where the arrows are. Well, you know what? I think Eve's overweight, but we'll have Eve try to kill the scorpion. Ah! Come on, Dawn. Help your sister. Dawn! Why aren't you helping? Alright, now Dawn will help. There we go. Alright. I got some walls. Dawn? Oh, Dawn, get over here. Just asking for trouble over there. I really need to get you a saddle. That one. And boom, boom. Come back this way. See if you'll land over here. I would really appreciate it. That's better. If you'll land there. I have a feeling I'm definitely going to be needing some Plant Species X turrets to defend myself here for a while. So I might want to get that set up pretty quickly. But I have a couple of doorways. Let's go ahead and put one there. And one back here. Right? Oh, Dawn. What are you doing? You're killing me. You're killing me. Okay. And put a window there and a window here. All right, now a whole bunch of walls. Try not to, since I have just enough of these walls, I want to not destroy a misplaced one and have to demolish it. That would be awesome. Double high, just a box for now, nothing fancy. Just give us some place to log out safely. Okay. Excellent. And I've got some ceilings as well. Are they on you? They are not. Excellent. And a hatch, although I didn't make any ladders. But I wanted a hatch to be able to get to the birds. I didn't make any ramps either. To get to the birds on top. Go ahead and put the hatch actually right here. Okay. It's a little warm here, but I'll get the home buff. Plus I've got some fortitude, so should be fine. All right. It's a good start. I've got a bed. Where's the bed? I've got it on me. Okay. Go ahead and put the bed in here just in case something bad happens, right? In fact, I might even want to put the bed on top. So let's hold on to that. All right, I'm going to have to... Do I have enough to make some ladders? I don't have enough materials on me to make some ladders. Actually, can we put this on you? Yeah. All right, I'm going to go gather some wood, thatch, and fiber, make some ladders, put some beds up, and otherwise finish this place up, and I'll be back. Okay, I managed to convince Dawn to land on the roof, which is awesome. Hopefully nothing comes along to spook her. Got one behemoth gate up and to start my little cross-section there. I was thinking about putting spike walls, but I just don't have enough materials right now to do that. I realized that just up there is where we put our first base, or we were building our first base. So there's some materials up there, and I did grab some of those, so that's going to be a good place to get some more materials. There's a rest of a behemoth gate up there I can just demolish for more materials. But I think this is pretty much going to do us for this episode, folks. Gonna have to get used to it being very dark in here when I'm doing my sign-offs. So, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.